Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are watching a game by Splash, the best Evelyn in the world. 1.6k LP is an absolute beast. He's like the best Eve to learn from, and I'm going to be reviewing a game of his that he played in GM/low chow. You can see on the screen there. And just explain how I think he plays and see what we can learn from it. So he's starting bot this game. He has a very weak early game bot. He has Smolder Rakan. Rakan needs like level 6 to be useful, and then Smolder just needs to stack up right. It's like a Nasus basically, a ranged Nasus. So part of the Jax. Jax is quite strong early, and Yone's also quite powerful. Yone's in like a volatile matchup, and same with top. So you pass the top this game, and also if you path down this game, he's probably going to get invaded. So that's why he's pathing top. He just doesn't want to get invaded, and he wants to get his full clear off, very chill. And top's a really good matchup as well. Like Rumble might win a bit early, but yeah. So if he passes top, he's probably going to get himself in the best position. So he's just doing a nice full clear, farming away, chilling out of his mind. Just clearing, clearing, clearing. Not really sure where J4 started, but looks like he started blue. We just got info, so he's probably going to go bot side after that mid gank and play for his bot camps. Splash was quite scared of the J4 3 camp invade on the red buff, so he just goes ahead and places down the ward on his red and does Krugs instead. This is very good if you're scared of getting invaded on your red, so it just stops that invade. And a lot of the time they'll sit in the bush, they'll be like, what's going on? They might check you on Krugs, but at that point you're already done Krugs and you're just chilling. So if you're worried about getting invaded on red on both sides, then just feel free to go about it in that way. He just bases, there's nothing to do at the end of his clear because there's no counter gank top, and maybe you could have dive Rumble there, but see how there's a big stacking wave here, guys? Well, they just thinned it out, the Jinx and Nautilus, but if they let that come in and J4's bot side, he has to be here to cover for that because, well, like, it is pushing in, right? So this is like a time for a 2v3 to happen bot, like J4 ganks and kills Smolder and Rakan because the wave's crashing, so they're forced to walk up. And for example here, they end up getting ganked. So it was very predictable, but Rakan and Smolder have quite good mobility, so they can kind of avoid it. Well, personally, I probably would have been looking for a counter gank there, like in the bushes, and then played for Scuttle after. He just helps them crash out the wave because they're quite weak early, so you kind of just have to use a turn on them early to make sure they're going to be safe. And now they just want to get his bot lane to base. Careful of the Gwen Rain, but it's not very scary. They one-shot them with Nautilus, and then they just play out. Very clean. Yeah, they're just inting, like, they're not that strong. Um, and they're low resources, like, they should be able to kill, but if the bot lane took better trades, but unfortunately Smolder and Rakan kind of outplayed them really hard, so this ended up being a really, really nice sequence, and we're just here for this because we know the wave's pushing in, so it's just really smart by Splash, just understanding the wave state's going to be pushing out, so he has to be there, otherwise his bot's going to die and they're going to lose the game, and the top dive isn't as important as saving his bot, right, because Jackson's going to carry this game, and Smolder will, like, for example, like, if his bot's able to scale, then it's going to be a much easier game. It's like brain dead, so you don't have to, like, think about it. Like, it's very easy to carry through bot this game. say Jax was really OP into their team, for example, and his Smolder wasn't very strong, sure, you could make the argument to play for the top dive, because Rumble doesn't have Ignite. Oh, he doesn't have TP, I mean. But he parts up, he's trying to get 6, but he probably bases after Krugs, after defending the bot dive. I mean the top dive, considering Jax is a bit low. And he takes the top dive, very nice, and now he just bases, I assume. He's level 6, so he doesn't need a base now because he's 6, so he's super strong. He has Dark Seal boots, doesn't have the most damage in the world, but he still is invincible. And he picked up a nice kill mid, awesome, and then J4's probably on grubs or around top side now. Remember he started top, so his camps are probably respawning now. But he doesn't care to contest because Yone goes bot and Jack's bases. I guess he wants a grubs. He just wants grubs, I guess. I mean, I would just base that because your bot camps are respawning and grubs aren't that important, but maybe he wants one for an item? Let's see what he buys here, because if he's on like 0 gold then it makes sense, but otherwise I don't overly see the time investment grubs being that worth. We got the Medjais, it makes sense now. Alright, so if he just wanted Medjais, it's all good. Yeah, his whole team's winning, so he just grabs the Medjais, so it's probably going to be a way to show you guys how to hard snowball games, but the main VOD learning for this game was just recognizing the bolt wave and being there to hover it, which a lot of you guys probably wouldn't understand, so it's probably really good to learn about that. Just think about that when the enemy has a strong early game bot and you have a weak bot, and how you can protect them, because usually you have to use a turn to make sure their lane's okay, otherwise they'll just die and fall behind, and it'll be really tragic game for you. We just go for the mid kill there, knowing that Gwen has very little escape, and then we go down to the bot lane with Rakan. There's no one here to counter it, we're so far ahead, so it's just free kills. Kill the Jinx there very nicely. And get the double kill. We got Medjais going like crazy. We are gonna snowball this game out of control. They're going to 15. It is a bit of a stomp. Maybe next video we'll see a less of a stomp. Maybe one of my games. Because a lot of you guys do say for some reason you don't want the biggest stomps, even though that's how Eve should be played. So we'll see what we can do with that. Grab the dragon here because we just want objectives. Like farming out camps, we don't really want to be positioned away from all the action when we're this far ahead. Just pushing with Yone here, hovering for the gank from G4 because we don't want to farm our camps, and then we go across to the other side's objective because we just took dragon, so J4 is probably going to be inclined to trade in some sort because we do know J4's top, because when we were top, he was probably top at the same time, and then he went bot, so like it's been enough time that it would make sense for him to be top side as well. He wants grubs because we just took the other side's objective. Hold the Gwen, dodge the Nordhug, clean mechanics. Unfortunately, Yone gets killed there, or does he? I don't even know what J4's doing there, to be honest. But we end up dying here to the Gwen, which sucks. Burn the Nautilus Flash, but sucks we died there. Probably could have been a bit cleaner this game, 0 death. But out of base, we just buy a lot of AP. You'd like you could go death cap first item in this sort of game. But yeah, he just opens on top here. He just probably wants to just farm now, because see how his ult's down and he has no flash. He's not the most useful champion, even though he's so fed. So I assume that's what he'll do. He's pinging his ult. It's very important to communicate to your team. He does ping up to the top lane here. Jax's wave is pushing in. Picks up the kill on Rumble there, very, very nice. Well, he didn't farm his camps. I guess he just knows that Rumble has no mobility, so Rumble's like a really easy kill, like, no escapes. I'll say this Eve game is quite easy, because the enemy mid and top are both melee champs with low mobility. So it's really easy to just click into that lane and kill them. That's what you sort of want to look for when you pick the champ, and you want to be solo AD. AP, I mean. ADE, new tech. Alright, we see a big skirmish happening and we just sprint over there. We pick up the flashless Nautilus kill with Electrocute and we just farm away. The Krogs counter jungling, it's worth twice as much. Grab the Krogs, now we go to Scuttle. Because everyone's dead or basing, so there's no one to kill anymore. Grab Scuttle. Let's see what he does next. He probably wants to play between top and mid at this point. Why does he want to play between top and mid? Because top's turret, for example, top turret and mid turret, they're both tier 1 turrets, so yeah, that's how you open up the map. You take the top turret, the mid turret, you just take the tier 1s, then you like do the tier 2s. Like you think about it in a line. He doesn't play between here because he knows that Jinx is going to be just playing bot, and he may as well just get the Magi's. But he should base here, buy his Lich Bane, and play top between top and mid, and play for Rift Herald on spawn.
An ally has been slain.
Pick up the kill on the Rumble. See how he's just playing for the top tier 1 turret and the mid tier 1. It's like very like set macro at this point. Once you get bot turret early, so like say you get top turret early, you do the same thing. You play between mid and bot, for example, because you just want to play for the tier 1 since you're accelerating the game, and that's how you close out the game.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
And now we want mid turret next, and we want Rift Herald, but we want to fix the wave state. We don't want it to freeze, because a lot of the time people, when they're this far behind, they'll just freeze this wave, and then it'll be cringe. So you want the wave to bounce back, so he crashes the wave like that. And then he just looks for jungle, and he's just making his way to Rift Herald or the mid turret. Maybe even kills the Rumble, just because he's so strong. But Rumble Loki, not that easy to kill. He's just waiting for his ult. Yeah, if he has his ult, it's easy kill. But without ult, it's like a bit close. He probably wins without ult, depending on if he hits everything or not. Nice kill on the Rumble there. And we get killed by the Jinx rocket, and we're very, very sad. The enemy decides to FF though. I hope you guys learned something. If you enjoyed it, drop a like and subscribe, and join the Patreon for daily coaching. Peace, peace, peace.